A short documentary film titled The Archaeologist shares a story about a collection of artifacts, the person responsible for the collection, and the resulting values for a community living in part of São Paulo state in Brazil. The film was entered into the Archaeos Film Festival by the filmmaker Thiago Altafini, working along with Letícia, Cristina, Correa.
I think there are two main reasons for the film. First of all, we wanted to show Jair, the main character. The main idea for the film is to show the collection for everybody in the city, because they have no idea how much Piracicaba could be important for the discussion about archaeology in São Paulo state, which is in southeastern Brazil. We also want to show Jair collection the way he wanted to show that to the world. Like, he starts to collect those pieces when he was a child. He had like 8 years old, and now he's kind of 80 something. All his family is very worried about everything he has, so they built a museum for him. And that I think we didn't show in the film, but we are continue working with him, so we have probably more stories to tell. I hope that people can watch the movie, especially here in Brazil, and that they can have an idea that archaeology is everywhere, and they can possibly find something, especially if they live in rural areas like Jair. The main thing is to give back to the community all the things that we do in scientific research. So this film was based on a project that we wrote for Piracicaba City, where people could have some idea where specific places in the city could be related to the past, to the indigenous people. So we wrote a map and we plotted some points that are relevant for history. And we wrote a project so we could have some colleagues to work with us. And we start the documentary by that. So the main idea is to show a video to people, and they can watch the video and go to that place. So this is just a short part of this whole project. When we went to film in Jair's house was the first time that I met him and that I saw his collection. So it was everything like, oh my God, what we have here. It's like, we found the treasure. So it was really, really exciting moment. And Jair is very, very passionate about everything that he does and with his artifacts. And when I went with the field with him, was the first time, believe it or not, I am like working archaeology for 10 years now. It was the first time that I found a point in a survey. So, and we found like 4 points, not just one. And we found the whole site full of cores and flakes, and it was amazing because I lived in Piracicaba for 10 years before I moved here to São Paulo, the biggest city. So I had no idea that was so close to me when I lived there, and now I have the opportunity to work with him, and this is having such nice results now because we are developing a project with him, and we are trying to continue the museum project. So everything looks very like it's amazing. It's really amazing. Now we are planning to expand this documentary, still working with archaeology and people from the place. And Jair is also another important character in this project. We are thinking about writing a project about hunter-gatherers and agriculture people and shell meetings and everything to talk about archaeology in the whole state of São Paulo, and also to discuss about how people could be occupied the center of the state, because he has a lot of artifacts, as you could notice. Just his collection changed everything that we already know about human occupation in São Paulo state. We are working with him in academic projects to analyze his artifacts and to publish papers. I want to thank you for the opportunity to conceiving this interview and for the festival to watch our movie and And for this feedback, it's really good for us to talk and to show our films to everybody, but to discuss about Brazilian archaeology, which is very rich. And we hope to continue and to start new projects and to work more with Jair and give it back everything that he knows.
You can see the short documentary film, The Archaeologist, along with many other films in this year's Archaeos Film Festival. Please check the web links in the video description for more information about this film and about the film festival. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.